Hey guys, it's Jeffrey. Didn't post last week. Sorry about that. It just got so crazy. Things, all the things. This week we are talking all about the transition from high school to college. What I thought I'd do is talk a little bit about my transition and hopefully give you some insight as to how that happens, etc., etc. In high school, I was substance free. I was completely substance free. No alcohol, no drugs, no nothing. I didn't even drink coffee or soda. I avoided NyQuil when I could. I didn't like the idea of that. What else? Oh, in high school, I was pretty much the gay friend. Everyone knew me as the gay kid, and that was fine in high school. But I was determined in college to not just be the gay friend. I wanted people to know me for me, Jeffrey. I did one thing that I was I'm continuing to be pretty proud of, which was my decision to remain substance free for my entire school year. I'm not saying that everyone should do that. I'm just saying that for me, my first year of college, I didn't take anything besides prescription meds. I did, however, start drinking coffee because without it, I would have perished. Because college, especially as a theater student, you need caffeine in order to live. I stayed away from alcohol, stayed away from drugs. A lot of people come to college and they start drinking like a fish. And I am not a fish, so I didn't drink like one. I think that it's a really good idea if you want to do something new in life to not just go all out the very first time you do it. It's a good idea to try things in moderation, any new experience, especially when you are coming into college for the first time. You already have that huge new experience. You're fully immersed in all these new things. So don't force yourself into a whole other thing to bring more chaos into it. That's just ridiculous. You don't need that because everything in college is coming at you like 1,000 times at once. So try to bring other things in little by little. That would be my advice there. Something that I'm not so proud of is, like I said, in high school I was the gay kid and I was determined to be known for my personality. So I didn't tell anyone that I was gay when I first came to college. And I noticed that there were little things about myself that came off as being gay. I started hiding parts of my personality because I thought that they might give away the fact that I was gay. I started working against myself in that way. I started trying to be someone I was not so that people wouldn't know this one thing about myself, and it was entirely counterproductive. I was getting into a place where I was denying who I was, and that was not chill. So that's the other thing is people when they come to college they want to create a new identity for themselves, and I can totally understand and respect that. Don't start denying your personality, who you are. Don't try to create a completely new identity for yourself. Let one form organically. Oh, also, one thing that's really cool about college is I don't know if this is just something that happened over time, like we're here in 2012 and now this is just happening, but or maybe it's part of the college experience. I don't know. It just seemed to coincide for me that it was happening all at the same time, but there is no such thing as being an outcast geek in college. You are not outcasted for your geekiness at all. In fact, it's celebrated, which is fantastic. So if you are a tabletop nerd like myself and you come to college and you are afraid, you don't know how to ask other people if they're into tabletop role playing, don't be, because everyone loves it. Is my experience, and even if they don't love it, they feel like they should love it. It's like kind of reverse, where like you don't know about pop culture, so you kind of pretend to know. That's what people do with tabletop role playing now. Like I didn't know that. It's a thing. I think for a lot of people, the experience of college can be a little daunting. Just remember that everyone during that time period is getting into the groove of things with the college experience. So we're all in it together. Don't let it freak you out too much. College is definitely a good experience socially and academically, so don't let it scare you off. It boils down to two tips. Number one, everything in moderation. Kind of ease yourself into the experience as you go, as much as you can. Number two, never be afraid of any part of your personality. We're all tempted to kind of make changes to ourselves. We don't have to. Be yourself the entire time. And it can be hard because, during this time of your life, you might not entirely know who you are yet. And that's okay. Just don't try to deny anything about yourself, and just try to organically build as you go, if that makes sense. I can't really say it much better than that. I hope that things are going well for all of y'all out there in the interwebs and that you have a good week. Yeah, that's it.